Hello everyone. Today our topic is prime factorization. As you all know that what are factors and multiples, we move on to the next topic, which is prime factorization. Prime factorization is the method of expressing a number as the product of its factors, which are prime numbers. Prime factorization of every number is unique. You will come to know what is prime factorization in more detail when you will do the examples of it. Prime factorization can be done by various methods, amongst which we are going to learn factor tree and the long division method. Using a factor tree, we are going to solve few questions of my practice time 2. The first one is 48. We have to draw the factor tree, and using the factor tree, we are going to do the prime factorization. The steps that we will follow are 48 is divided as 2 into 24. 24 can be written further as 2 into 12. 12 can be written as 2 into 6 and 6 can be written as 2 into 3. So you see how it's written like this. So I'll just use a pointer to highlight this. 48 can be written as 2 into 24. So 48 over here is broken into two factors, 2 into 24, and this is the way we draw a factor tree. Basically, it looks like a tree which has branches downwards. Usually a tree is grown upwards, but factor tree is growing downwards, and it grows till the last where we get the prime numbers. So where are we going to stop in a factor tree? When we get all numbers at the prime numbers, and further they are not divisible by any other number. Like 48 can be written as 2 into 24, 24 can be further written as 2 into 12, and 12 can be further written as 2 into 6, 6 can be written as 2 into 3. The numbers which are further divided like 24, 12 and 6, these are composite numbers, while this side what we get are 2, 2, 2 and then again a 2 and then again a 3. These are the prime numbers. So now you will know that what are the factors of 48. 48 can be written as a product of its prime factors. They are 2, 2, 2, another 2 and then a 3. So 48 is written as 4 times 2 and then 3 multiplied with each other. Using one more example for 625, the steps that we will follow are 625 can be written as 5 into 125. 125 further is 5 into 25. 25 further is 5 into 5. You can see this clearly in the factor tree. 625, a factor of 625 is 5, and when 625 is divided by 5, we get 125. 125 when further divided by 5, which is a prime number, we get 25. 25 when further divided by 5, which is again a prime number, we get another prime number, 5 over here. Here we can clearly see that 125 and 25 are composite numbers. Composite numbers, if you remember, are the numbers which have more than two factors. So now 625 is written as a product of its prime factors. What are the prime factors? You can clearly see that there are 4 times 5, which when multiplied gives us 625. So the prime factorization of 625 is 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. Okay, then coming to the long division method. It's not like a division method, but the method's name is a long division method. Long division method looks somewhat like this. 56 is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. When 56 is divided by 2, we get 28 as the quotient. When 28 is further divided by 2, because 28 is also an even number, we divide it further by 2. We get 14 as the answer, that is the quotient. And 14 again is an even number which is divided by 2. So whatever number is written on the right hand side in this L mark, we call that number to be the dividend. And on the left, we write the number. These are the prime numbers on the left hand side. Only the prime numbers come on the left hand side. And we say that this number divides this number, 56, leaving 28 as the quotient. Then 28 is further divided by 2, then leaving 14 as the quotient. Then 14 is further divided by 2, leaving 7 as the quotient. Then 7 itself is a prime number, so we divide it by 7, and when 7 is divided by 7, we get a 1. And we continue this till we get 1 as the quotient. So we are going to write this next to this. The prime factors of 56 are 2 into 2 into 2 into 7. So these are the 3 2's, 1, 2 and 3, and then there is 7. We write all 4 of them together here. 2 and 7 are prime numbers, so we have prime factored 56. All we have to do is that we have to neaten our answer a bit, and whenever we are writing the prime numbers or the prime factorization, we write it in the increasing order. Why didn't I write 7 into 2 into 2 into 2? Why only 2 into 2 into 2? Because that's the method that we are expected to write prime factorizations in increasing orders. That is, the smaller number will come first. So we write 2 into 2 into 2 into 7 as the prime factorization of 56. Let us take another example using the long division method. The number we have here is 882. Now this 882, as we know, is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. When we divide 882 by 2, we get 441. 441 is a non-even number, that is an odd number. So we try out the next prime number, that is 3. 441 is divided by 3, we get 147. 147, when further divided by 3, we get 49 as the quotient. 49 when divided by 7, we get 7 as the quotient. And 7 itself is a prime number, so it divides itself by 1. So we get 2, 3, 3, 7, 7 as the chain of the prime numbers for 882. So the prime factors of 882 are 2, 3, 3, 7, 7, where 2, 3, 7 are prime numbers. So we have prime factorized 882.